plants from cuttings. We're going to need isopropyl alcohol, some pads for it, whatever you're using to cut. So if that's shears, or I have little snippers, you need to use that. I like to use rooting hormone, rooting powder. It really gives them good rooting systems. Something to use for your cuttings. You're going to need some crystal vases, gloves if you want them, and some soil and a tiny shovel. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is clean our shears. So get your shears, a little bit of alcohol, because we do not want to spread diseases in our plants. So right immediately before cutting, you're going to clean your shears. That's it. Good to go. Okay, so our next step is going to be choosing a plant or vine where we're going to cut. Here, we have the 2 leaves. This right here is a node. This is another node. And this is the stem. So whenever we're doing a cutting, we want it to be to have at least 1 or 2 nodes with our cutting. This can be done with multiple different plants. For example, if you have this other type, again, you have your stem. There's 1 node here and another node here and another one right here. So however many you want to cut, you definitely want to make sure that you have multiple nodes, so you can put them underwater. Okay, the one we're going to cut today is actually here. Okay, and just make a cut. Perfect. We're gonna put this in this cube, and we're gonna do the same thing for this one right here. Right here. And I want to cut it here because this stem will dry out a little, and I don't want, just a dried stem on my plant. But it'll keep growing. This current plant will keep growing. So we're gonna do that little cut right there. I'm going to cut the stem right here. Okay. And I'm gonna take my rooting powder, open it up, some in here just so that I don't contaminate the whole thing. So I just kind of like to do a little dip, shake it off, and you put it back in. I'll add definitely more water than this, but here you go. Same for this one. Got some rooting powder. I'll put some in here as well. Shake it off. And then transfer it here. It'll take a few weeks to get from something like this, where you have the cutting, no roots, into something that looks more like this, with your roots at the bottom. And once you have this, you can plant it. Now that this is ready to be planted, I'm going to go ahead and grow that. So you get your pot and your soil, you make a little hole inside. So this is what you have. Right, if you see, look at those roots. They are perfect. Put it here, just like that. And cover up the roots so you don't get your hands dirty. We're just going to pat it down. There we go. Just patting it down. Now we're going to water this. A good water. Just leave it in a shady spot where it's not going to get too much sun, because it'll need to get used to being out here. This is what you can expect in a few months' time. This was something I did just the way we've done it now.